this is Colie Brown, and I'm vlogging for the Hilltop. And my topic I want to talk to you guys today about is the dining changes on Mars Hill campus. First of all, a huge inconvenience, by the way, just so everybody knows. The breakfast meals at Spillman and Lions Den are no longer accepted unless you use your bonus bucks. The only place where you can get breakfast on your card, on your meal plan, is in the cafeteria. And I've talked to a lot of people on campus, and this seems to be one huge inconvenience to most everybody because a lot of people usually don't like to go to the caf for breakfast, one. Two, it's easier to get breakfast at the Lions Den or at Spillman because it's something small, something that you could just pick up, pay for, and just like go to class or go to your work study job or wherever you have to go. It's just something that you can pick up and just take with you. You don't have to worry about like a huge like thing of grits and waffles and stuff. I don't really know why they decided to implement this year. Breakfast usually seemed like it was pretty good in the den. I mean, it was like biscuits and stuff, but like breakfast was always really busy in the den, and everybody likes to go to Spillman because they always have like really good bagels and stuff. So they always have like a really good selection of breakfast. But ever since you can't get breakfast meal there unless you use your bonus bucks, which by the way go really fast because a bagel and I think like a drink is like $3 in Spillman, and at the Lions Den you're probably gonna pay about $4 for everything. But so yeah, bonus bucks go pretty fast. I mean, I've pretty much already spent all 50 of my bonus bucks, which is awful because it's only like the third week of school, but what can you do? But they did make a change to the caf. The caf is now like 24/7, which really it's just 7 in the morning until 7 at night. And like they're not gonna lock the doors, but it's just different this year, just because they say that it's 24/7, but it's really not 24/7. So if you do go at a time like maybe after, I think it's like after 2 or something, when they normally like when they normally would take away like the lunch stuff, like you really can't get any food unless like you're really hot about the cereal bar or something. But I mean, they do have the cereal and they do have salad, and I don't know what else they have. I think the pizza bar is still open, but I mean, kind of after everybody leaves and after lunch, it's not really they're not really too keen about keeping that up. So it's kind of like old pizza, and not a lot of people are too hot about old pizza. But so it's a different change, and I do like how it is open all the time, so you don't have to worry about standing outside in that huge line until like 11 until they open it for lunch. But it is a huge inconvenience just because like, yeah, you might be able to go inside and sit down, but you're going to be eating a salad, and if you calculate the meal plans that they offer here, you're paying about $4,000 for like 19 meal plan, I think. So if you think about that, that's like $6 a meal. So if you're paying like $6 a meal for a salad, that should be like one really good salad, but you're just not getting a lot for your money. And you think that you are, but you're just not. But it is a good thing that the caf is open all the time now, so that is a plus. But the downside is you might not always get to eat, which is the same problem they had last year, just now we get to sit down in the caf and not eat instead of sit outside the caf and not eat. But the biggest problem to me is just not being able to get breakfast unless you go to the caf, because I'm not a huge fan of the caf, and I am an art major, so I do have classes where I'll kind of like to munch on things, like something small, like in between classes or like during like a small like break that we have. So I usually get a bagel every morning for breakfast and some like cream cheese or something, just something small, or like maybe a thing of chips, but it adds up. So unless you go to the caf and I guess like take something to go with you, or I don't know exactly how that would work, but well, unless you do that, you're really kind of on your own about breakfast. But I kind of do hope that they do put breakfast back on the meal plans, because I'm already out of bonus bucks and it's a huge inconvenience. And a lot of people have been talking to me about, this is why I'm doing this vlog, is because a lot of people have been talking to me that like they want to get this message across that they are not happy about not being able to buy breakfast. Especially people who drink coffee every morning, and we always used to be able to just get coffee on our meal cards for breakfast, because you're not allowed to have like open flames, which is what a coffee pot is considered in dorms. So unless you live in an apartment, you really kind of, you don't have any way to get coffee unless you like want to run down to McDonald's and then back, or I guess maybe Wahoo, but that's not really very high quality coffee. But so that's a huge thing. Also, we need to like that extra pep in the morning, but you're kind of, unless you want to go to the cafe and spend $7 for a cup of coffee, then it's just a huge inconvenience and just very silly. And that's all I really have for you guys today. So thanks for tuning in.